there. Good evening. Thanks so much for sharing your Sunday with us. As the dust is settling on last night's municipal election, it was one full of drama, full of surprises, and most obviously change. Our Penny Daflos now on the message voters sent and the profound impact that it's had on the province's two biggest cities.
It was a dramatic evening full of triumphant victories.
Surrey, you sure did have something to say, and you said it tonight.
And overwhelming defeats.
Thank you so much for all your support.
The common thread in BC's two largest cities and many other communities was fresh faces at City Hall.
There's been a lot of wicked problems affecting the province and cities for the last little while. And I think that, there's a bit of pent-up demand for some change.
The pandemic has made virtually every societal problem worse, but the frustration and angst didn't help everyone.
Anyone who kind of invoked the convoy or anti-vax sort of stuff did not do very well at all.
After a bitter campaign in Surrey,
I sort of see now that the residents want to see a change, and so I respect that decision.
Doug McCallum conceded defeat and offered well wishes.
Good luck to all the Mayor-elect Locke.
Until he was only 500 votes behind, leading to high drama at his viewing party.
At one point, the campaign manager got up on the stage and got the mic, and he told the crowd essentially that it wasn't over yet.
Ultimately, not only did Brenda Locke clinch the mayor's seat, her party won enough council spots to carry out her mandate.
First of all, we need to keep the Surrey RCMP right here in Surrey.
Surrey police were quick to insist Locke can't unwind that clock with hundreds of staff already on the job.
We're so far down the road that we're working on a daily basis with provincial government on that project. So it's, I don't see it as any possible way of turning back.
Meanwhile, in Vancouver, an historic win for Ken Sim.
135 years after the first Chinese head tax was paid just for the right to come here and work on building a railway, Vancouver has elected its first Chinese Canadian mayor.
Not only that, Kennedy Stewart became the first incumbent in 42 years to be booted from Vancouver City Hall.
I'm really proud of what we've been able to accomplish, and I'm actually sad to be giving up the mayor's chair, although, administering points of order and a million amendments every meeting I'm not going to miss that too much.
Though he tried putting on a brave face, Stewart fled the room and refused to speak with reporters after a defeat that saw Sim also win an overwhelming majority on council.
It's going to be fabulous working in that chamber together. I'm super stoked.
He should have served a term on council and learned the ropes because it's going to be a stiff learning curve.
Though he hadn't heard that remark from an ally turned bitter opponent, the first-time politician acknowledges.
This journey is going to be really hard. There will be false starts. We will make mistakes, but we can't lose if we never give up.
He's not the only one warning voters to temper their expectations.
Mayors will quickly run into the challenge that is governing at the local level, right? The limits of one's jurisdiction as a mayor or even as a council to be able to fix some of the problems that we generally think of as local problems.
Namely housing, the justice system, mental health and addictions that are the responsibilities of the provincial and federal governments. But as rumors swirl around possible elections at those levels, there's no doubt they've taken notice of the appetite for change with incumbents paying the price. Penny Daflos, CTV News, Vancouver.